Alrighty, let's start here with the first game up from yesterday. Saints at Eagles, and man, oh man, we are loving this Eagles team, folks. Once again, Eagles win 40. They put up 40 big ol' points. Yes, yes, yes. We've been seeing this Eagles offense get better and better and better and better every single week. Once again, Nick Siriani needs to be in the running for Coach of the Year. Let's see, is he getting respected here? Let's go to DraftKings right here and see what the Coach of the Year standings are. I want Nick Sirianni to have some solid odds. We don't want to, I'm not saying he has to be the favorite out here, but I definitely want him in maybe kind of the top 5, 6 Coach of the Years. So let's see what we got here, what they've got the odds at, and if we can cash in with Nick Sirianni at Coach of the Year. So, best odds for Coach of the Year. We got Cliff Kingsbury at plus 400, Bill Belichick at plus 500, Mike Vrabel at plus 600, Brandon Staley at plus 1,000, Mike McCarthy at 1,400, Sean McVay at 1,400, Zach Taylor at 1,600, Matt LaFleur at 1,800, Frank Reich at 2,500, Sean McDermott at 2,500, Kyle Shanahan at 3,500, Ron Rivera at 4,000, John Harbaugh at 4,000, Sean Payton at 4,000, Matt Rule at 5,000, Nick Sirianni at 5,000. Oh, that is disrespect. You gotta move Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni is a better coach than Matt Rule. He's a better coach right now than Sean Payton. He's a better head coach right now than John Harbaugh. He's a better head coach than Ron Rivera, Kyle Shanahan, Sean McDermott, Frank Reich, Matt LaFleur, Zach Taylor, Sean McVay, Mike McCarthy, Brandon Staley, maybe not Mike Vrabel before Derrick Henry went down. But I mean, yeah, Nick Sirianni definitely should be like top 5 right here. Give me Nick Sirianni. Basically everybody besides Cliff Kingsbury, Bill Belichick, I take hands down over Nick Sirianni. This man deserves a lot more respect and recognition here, and he just had another great win for this Eagles team, trying to vie for a playoff spot here, whether it's for the division lead of the NFC East or just getting in as a wild card. This Eagles team is getting better every single week, and we saw another great week of them winning 40-29 over the Saints. Now, for the Saints team, Trevor Siemian got out to a little bit of a poor start, threw an interception on their second drive. Eagles go up 7-0. They have to punt on their next drive. Eagles go up 14-0. And they made it a game, 17-14. That was probably the closest the game ever was. And then, once again, we got Trevor Siemian throwing a pick six, 2 interceptions for Nick Sirianni. Truly unfortunate. And once again, this Saints offense just not doing anything until it was way late. If you're just looking at the final box score, you'd be like, well, it was only 11 points. Saints kept it close, but it wasn't, folks. They were down 33-7. 33-7 with how much time left? With 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It's just, once again, the Saints offense, they get out to these slow starts, and then finally, when they're down big, then they go and score 22 points in the fourth quarter. We've seen this over and over and over again with the Saints, and that's why I'm saying give Nick Sirianni Coach of the Year over Sean Payton. Why is Sean Payton at plus 4,000 to win Coach of the Year, and Nick Sirianni is at plus 5,000? What has Sean Payton done this year that kind of makes you go, wow, this is a good coach? He's not doing anything offensively without Drew Brees. I mean, this offense is so lackluster for some solid talent. And I know they haven't had Alvin Kamara over the last 2 weeks. I get it, but still, we've seen Trevor Siemian show you the groundwork in the baseline to be like, hey, I can get it done, and then you still don't rely on them. You rely on them when it's way too late in the game, when you're already down like 28 points. That's when you rely on them. That's when you let the offense loose. Absolutely unacceptable. It's unacceptable, Vegas. You didn't have any really big line disrespects for Week 11, but this is coaching disrespect right here. Give Nick Sirianni the credit he deserves. I want this man to be in top 5 Coach of the Year candidate. Do you all understand me? He deserves it. This team is getting better every single week. Rookie wide receiver, second year, kind of year and a half quarterback in Jalen Hurts, rookie head coach himself, and they have him at 5-6, always competitive, getting better every single week. Come on. Jeez. All right. But that's our Nick Sirianni endorsement of the day, folks. It's seeming to be like an everyday thing. Whenever we get to talk about coaches, we're going to be talking about Nick Sirianni because he's truly getting disrespected by the way he's not getting talked about in the national media. Alrighty, let's start breaking down some stats here with the Saints. Another unfortunate to start offensively, and then Trevor Siemian finishes 22 of 40. Womp womp. 55% completion percentage, only 214 yards. Once again, this big offense here, potential for the Saints doesn't get going. Another poor throwing the ball day of only 214 yards. He had 3 touchdowns that all came in. What was this now? He had a touchdown that made it competitive, 14-7, but then other than that, the other 2 touchdowns came in garbage time, unfortunately, in the fourth quarter. So 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The first interception came in the first quarter, led to 7 points. Really, real good starting field position for the Eagles. And this is what we know about the Eagles. They'll take advantage of short field positions, and they've been getting better in the red zone, folks. Another kind of red flag that we had real early on for the Eagles, not getting it done in the red zone, not being able to score consistently, and another good performance here, putting up 40 points, folks. Once again, getting better every single week. And then the second interception here came in the... When there's a second interception come, here we go. In the second quarter, right before halftime, he throws a pick six. How do you throw a pick six right before halftime? You could have been going down into the locker room down 20-7. Now you're down 27-7. Absolutely not what we need. And then we had a fumble by Mark Ingram in the third quarter that led to 3 points as well. So we got 17 points out of 3 turnovers. This Eagles defense is legit. We've known this, and the offense is getting better every single week, taking advantage of those turnovers. We love to see it. So an overall disappointing day by Trevor Siemian. We may watch him again in our Wednesday film study or just a film study day. We do know that the Saints team is playing on Thanksgiving, so we might have to expedite it, but can we believe in Trevor Siemian still? I think so. I just think it's this offensive play calling by Sean Payton. A lot of Sean's. I was thinking Sean McVay. No, it's not Sean McVay. Sean Payton. So I think he's holding the offense back, folks. Still thinking it. All right, Mark Ingram, he had 16 rushes for 88 yards, real solid there. Trevor Siemian took off twice for 16 yards and a touchdown. And then who was Trevor Siemian throwing to? Well, at least we had this. Traquan Smith, leading receiver. We can get behind that a little bit. 5 receptions for 44 yards. We had Adam Troutman, 5 receptions for 58 yards and a touchdown. Marquez Callaway, 1 catch, 26 yards, a touchdown. Isn't that how it goes, folks? 1 catch for Callaway, 1 touchdown. I mean, this is what he can do. Get him the ball a little bit more. They did target him 4 times, but they targeted Mark Ingram 8 times, Adam Troutman 8 times, and Traquan Smith 8 times. So once again, Marquez Callaway is not the number 1 option on this offense. Why? Why is it not? Can we please get this man the ball? Mark Ingram, 6 catches for 25 yards. Nick Vanette, 1 catch for 20 yards. Deontay Harris, 2 catches for 11 yards. So Saints offense coming up a little bit flat this game. And then what are the Eagles doing? The same thing that the Eagles have been doing this entire season. Healthy balance, truly healthy balance of running the pass. Jalen Hurts goes 13 of 24 for 147 yards. No touchdown, no pick throwing the ball. 13 of 24. We get 54% completion percentage. It's not the most impressive, but it's able to move the ball. And then we get in the rushing game. Miles Sanders, 16 carries for 94 yards. Jalen Hurts, 18 carries for 69 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then Jordan Howard, 10 carries for 63 yards. So just taking running backs, Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard, they had 26 rushes. Jalen Hurts had 24 passes. Absolutely fantastic. And then once again, Jalen Hurts taking off 18 times himself for 69 yards and 3 touchdowns, getting it done in the red zone. The read option, the play action, it's working so well for this Eagles team, and they're winning games, folks. They're 5-6 now. Respect this Eagles team. I may put them in the top 10. I think we've got some movement here in the top 10. I think we have to take the Raiders out officially this week. I think we're going to be putting the Eagles here at number 10, folks, this week. Do not be surprised if that happens. And then who was Jalen Hurts throwing the ball to? We had Dallas Goedert, leading receiver, 5 catches for 62 yards. Devontae Smith, 4 catches, 61 yards. Still getting him the ball. Love seeing that. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, 1 catch for 23 yards. And that was really it. Those three receivers were the only people catching balls. How crazy is that? So Eagles get a nice win here. Their defense gets it done. forcing turnovers and just capitalizing on all those turnovers. Look at these points scored throughout the game. 14 points first quarter, 13 points second quarter, 6 points third quarter, 7 points fourth quarter. Consistent scoring throughout the game. We love it. Eagles get the big O win, 40-29.